Hi, I'm Leanna Wielden, Executive Director for Arts Council Wood Buffalo. It is my honor to stand here at Sny Point Park along the waterfront of downtown Fort McMurray. This spot is important to our region historically and today as a gathering place, and these lands are the ancestral territories of the Dene, Cree, and Métis nations and other First Nations peoples. This is also the spot where Treaty 8 was signed. Arts Council board and staff recognize that we are all treaty people together here in our collective home within the boundaries of that treaty. We recognize the traditional knowledge holders and elders still with us and those that have gone before us, and we strive to share their respect for the land and the creatures within it. We are grateful to live, work, and create in the Wood Buffalo region, a place I am proud to call home.
Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary,
welcome to the 2020 Excellence in Arts Awards.
make sure you got your pants on.
As we take you on board the ACWB Buffies.
Yeah!
This ship has been a year in the making.
I mean, I wouldn't give 2020 that much credit. We are about to take to the skies to, get above it all, literally.
We don't talk about that.
Sorry.
Due to circumstances
Circumstances.
beyond our control, we're taking the Buffies to new heights this year, and we'd like you to join us for this year's broadcasted awards show.
We'll be your captain and first mate for the evening, Zach and Liz.
We'll let you decide which is the captain and which is the first mate. Let's not forget our ship's navigator, Wendell.
I thought I was also the ship's navigator.
You're the mascot, dear.
That's not very nice. Now, before you all come aboard my ship,
Our ship.
I've got a few ground rules you need to all follow before coming aboard. If you suffer from any of the following: a fever, runny nose, excessive need to poke your significant other. Ow, who put that there? A dry cough, a penchant for telling others what to do, or you need a break from it all, then you should stay exactly where you are, because we're going to bring the entertainment to you. Yeah, all right.
We'll be steering the ACWB steamship to the houses of each award recipient tonight. To buy the time along the journey, we've asked local artists to prepare a series of performances for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, right, don't forget about my new invention, the Chromatic Analysis Response Projector Emitter and Transmatter.
Is that an acronym for carpet? Did you make a magic carpet?
But magic? It's a tech carpet, like with can a magic carpet just like teleport you from one end to the other like that? Didn't think so.
It can if it's magic.
The ACWB is not sponsored or affiliated with Disney in any way. Any coincidences you see tonight are purely that, coincidences.
It looks like we're almost ready to go.
Ooh, sweet.
Wait! It's bad luck to leave without a proper send-off.
Absolutely correct, which is why we're going to pass it on to ACWB Community Director Kathy Steves.
Welcome to the 5th Annual Wood Buffalo Excellence in Arts Awards. We strive to create a unique experience each year, and we're very excited to bring this year's presentation in an entirely new format. The ACWB board and staff team appreciates the support of the arts community and community at large. It's so inspiring to see how much talent there is in our region and how much it's valued by everyone. We want to thank MLAs Yao and Goodrich, the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo administrative team, council members, and His Worship Mayor Don Scott for their ongoing commitment to the arts. We're very fortunate to have the following sponsors here tonight. Fort McMurray International Airport, in-kind midnight event sponsor. Suncor presenting the Creative Collaboration Award. Friends of the Suncor Energy Centre for the Performing Arts, presenting the Theatre Award. Our media sponsors, Mix 103.7 and 100.5 Cruise FM, presenting the Ken Flaherty Music Awards. Country 93.3, presenting the Arts Education Award. And our supporting sponsors, Staples. As you might have noticed, our various media platforms have been filled with nominee recognition since early August. Every year, the Buffy sees an increased number of amazing artists recognized throughout this program. And I want to give my shout out to colleagues on the 11-member volunteer board of directors who worked diligently to assess 86 applications to create the shortlist for final adjudication. Thank you also to the award selection committee made up of community members and past winners. Your time and dedication is truly appreciated. 2020 has been a year of challenges and wake-up calls to innovation, which the ACWB team is no stranger to. Let's not forget, the first year of the Buffies was in 2016, fraught with its own challenges, and a staff of 3. It was early that year that Diana Moser, then the Programs and Communication Manager, decided that an extravagant extravaganza celebrating and showcasing our region's arts must be a thing. This year, we're very fortunate to have Louay Eljamal filling Diana's oh-so-fashionable stilettos as the Programs Manager. Louay started in March 2020 and has truly captured the joy and wonder of the Buffies with the presentation you are about to experience. Also new this year is Communications Coordinator Will Collins, Rural Arts Liaison Donna Obishon, and Jules Nkohu, Residency Coordinator Jeff Jones, and Administrative Support Ashley Solecki. A heartfelt thank you to them and to Buffy's Veterans Engagement Coordinator Hannah Fridhead, Arts Recovery Project Manager Sharon Heading, and of course, no great team can come together without the exceptional leadership of our Executive Director, Leanna Wielden. Despite an economic downturn, a global pandemic, and catastrophic flooding, this team didn't miss a beat, embracing the mandate that the show must go on. Since March, the staff focused on delivering our programs and services in innovative ways, including 2 separate artist in residency streams, the Getting to Sold workshop series, and Art in Conversation in partnership with St. Aidan's Society, pairing artists, seniors, and elders to share conversations and reduce feelings of isolation while creating art and lasting relationships. We also partnered with 2 of our event sponsors tonight, Country 93.3 and Friends of Suncor Energy Centre for the Performing Arts, to present Around the Campfire, Music, Story, and Song, a guitar pull performance live streamed to your home. The passion, creativity, and dedication to the growth and support of the arts that this team demonstrates every day fills us with awe and gratitude. To the volunteers that have helped us throughout the year and for this program, to our community partners, and to all the arts champions out there, thank you.
Test out the broadcast connection to our automatons.
Good idea. So, I've got some automatons I've sent around the community to pick up some real cool performances from all over the place. So, you know what? why don't we show you the first performance tonight? It's Art in Place by Leak Productions. We're going to take off to the skies here. When you're back, we'll be up in the air. We'll see you afterwards. Haha.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
I suppose we should tell you how we're flying this thing.
I mean, we could just say imagination, and actually, that would be pretty much all I'd have to say. But imagine you lived in the early 20th century, or the late 1800s, that works too, and then you imagine from their perspective what the future would look like. You'd be getting pretty close.
Everything here is steampunk. Steam-powered devices, heavy-duty automatons, cogs, wheels, gears, kinetic motion.
Vests, corsets, hats, goggles. I have an unhealthy obsession with this sort of thing.
We got together with some artists in our community to build this escape vessel from everything going on this year. The ship, for example, was built and designed by Katerina Pechakova. As for these amazing pieces were made by Ambreen Eteshan.
Actually, speaking of which, BuffyBot 1 is with Ambreen now to show us about how those lovely awards were made. Let's go see what's going on.
Hi, my name is Ambreen Eteshan. I live in Fort McMurray, Canada, and I create unique abstract artwork and functional pieces with resin. You can say I bring art to life through resin. The people and wonderful community spirit are what makes Fort McMurray an amazing place to live. I am really connected to this community, and my art is really an extension of all this beauty I see here in nature. First off, I want to say that I'm truly honored to be able to design the Buffy Awards for my fellow artists. For this year's awards, I chose geode-inspired look for the awards. It will be made with resin, crushed glass, mica powder, gold leaf, silver leaf. The base will be from MDF wood. I design and cut the wood myself. I seal it and prime it. Then I add different color mica powders in resin and develop the design according to it. And hopefully the finished product will have a beautiful glass shine. The different color combinations of the Northern Lights with black has really made me develop the art projects on it. the merging of the colors, which give birth to an amazing different color. Resin artwork is usually mixed by the hot gun or the torch. I mix resin with mica powders. They are different colored powders which are mixed with resin. You can work with acrylics or any other media as well. I mimic the rocks with the help of insulation foam. I add crushed glass, crystals, and geode rocks in it too. I take help from gold leaf, silver leaf. I first saw the beauty of resin in Pakistan in one of the workshops I was volunteering in. And I loved the glass shine of the end product. It was kind of stuck with me. It's been over 10 years now. After my youngest child started going to school, I had more time, so I decided to pursue my dream with working with resin. I really want everyone to develop a hobby. Even if you're working as a doctor, pharmacist, as an engineer, or doing anything at all, but I want everyone to develop a hobby, share it with others, make a page of it, and just enjoy it. It brings so much positivity and so much positive energy into your life. It removes negative people. It removes negative energy from you, and you will see the worth of yourself more in this world. And we need this positivity more in this life, like more than this world. Than any other time.
Just let go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the letters out of Wendell's mouth.
Hey. Aww. Wendell likes me more. I'll set out the letters. You explain your carpet plan.
Oh, right. Throughout the night, Liz and I are going to be dropping off awards to deserving artists around the community. Now, the award announcing will not be left to us, no. Esteemed individuals will be coming aboard via our chromatic analysis...
Our carpet will be bringing esteemed members of the community on board to announce the winners in each category. Of course, to respect physical distancing, Zach and I will be operating this lovely projector from behind the screen. Ready?
Ready!
Arts Administration. This award recognizes an administrator working in arts-related production, marketing, project or organizational management, development, research, curatorship, operations, and facility management. And the shortlisted nominees are
Idil Giolani. Idil is a lover of the arts, Beyonce, and social justice. She's graduated from the U of T with a Bachelor of Arts in International Development Studies and a certificate in project management. Moving to Fort McMurray in 2016, she quickly became involved with community initiatives celebrating Wood Buffalo's diversity. She's a board of director at Girls Inc. NA, and most recently joined the Equity and Inclusion Committee for the 2020 Wood Buffalo Arctic Winter Games. She has advocated for cultural and educational justice, supporting the position that arts can be a tool to celebrate and serve racialized and underserved communities.
Kayla Erlinson. Kayla is a passionate arts administrator who enjoys event planning and volunteer management. Kayla has a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Stage Management and specialized training in event planning from NATE. In the past, she has worked with nonprofit agencies in fund development event planning. She recently founded the Fort McMurray Dance Association and curated the 2020 Wood Buffalo Online Dance Festival. She is passionate about creating logistics that foster experience.
Kimberly Bryce. Kimberly is a Métis public health nurse lead at Nuni Health Board organization. She has a passion for First Nations charcoal drawing and loves to sew. She's always been creative and enjoys sharing her knowledge and learning from others. Her grandmother passed on a lot of knowledge and was also creative, inspiring her at a very young age.
And the first to introduce for us tonight is for the Arts Administration Award, ACWB Business Director Scott Miller.
Often the unsung heroes of any organization are its administrators. This year, the Arts Administration Award goes to Kimberly Bryce.
Zach,
What?
it just needs to be cleaned, not scrubbed to oblivion.
What I'm doing?
Here.
All right.
Heads up! With the airship, we can just drop things off right to your door. I'd say we're over 2 meters away. Maybe 50. That's 9 moose, 10 buffalo, 46 beavers, 1,152 timbits.
Timbits.
I guess what I'm saying is physical distancing. Check.
Arts Education. This award recognizes a program, artist, or a teacher working in schools or the community which uses the arts to provide a meaningful learning experience for any age. And the shortlisted nominees are
Ashley Brockway. Ashley is a music educator in the Fort McMurray Public School Division, specializing in grades 7 to 12 instrumental music, musical theater, and general music at Ecole McTavish High School. She holds a Bachelor of Music degree from Dalhousie University and a Bachelor of Education degree from St. Thomas University, and is in her 8th year as a music teacher at Ecole McTavish. Through her work as a teacher, she has staged numerous musical productions and has traveled internationally with her ensembles to perform and compete in festivals.
Sarah Nyman. Sarah is a classically trained singer with a passion for both teaching and performance. She earned a Bachelor of Music in Music Education and a Master's of Music in Voice Performance from the University of Western Ontario. Sarah's musical studies and performances have taken her throughout Canada and to Italy. Sarah loves to perform in her hometown of Fort McMurray. She has featured soloist in La Dolce Vita, A Taste of Italy 2015, as well as many other small recitals and performances.
Nicole Armstrong. Nicole moved here to Wood Buffalo in 2014. From the outset, her vision was to invigorate the ballet community with her fresh, fun, and inspired approach. Since joining the local arts community, she has built a stronger partnership with Alberta Ballet and has partnered with Ballet Victoria. Each year, Nicole has sought out new opportunities for professional development, including attending the International Sacchetti Conference in Florence, Italy, and the International Association of Dance, Medicine, and Science Conference. Nicole is passionate about safety in dance and helping dancers develop a healthy relationship with their bodies. Coming up, we have Taylor Pope from Country 93.3 to talk with us about the Arts Education Award.
Country 93.3 is super excited to be here. Arts education is so important. The kids, they're our future, and the arts is such an integral part of being in school. So we're excited to announce this award here today as part of the 2020 awards. And this recipient, boy, do they ever deserve it. Let's find out who it is. This year's winner of the Arts Education Award is Ashley Brockway. Congratulations, Ashley.
Zach? Next person to pedal the ship says what?
What? What? No, I'm just prepping another delivery here.
Okay, while he does that, I'll let you guys know about the next award category.
Whee!
Okay.
Look out below!
The
Okay,
ship.
all right.
Rising Star. This award recognizes the commitment of a young artist in any discipline in developing their craft. This typically includes performances and exhibitions and a demonstrated dedication to skill development. And the shortlisted nominees are
Jane Gibson. Jane is a passionate student who devotes her future to the arts. She's heavily involved in many different disciplines, including singing, dancing, acting, photography, and writing poetry. Jane is set to do her Level 9 Royal Conservatory exam. She's been working with internationally acclaimed Misha Bruger-Grossman by taking part in private voice lessons. When she's not studying opera, she also enjoys participating in community and school theaters, including The Addams, The Wiz, Into the Woods, The Little Mermaid, Footloose, Drowsy Chaperone, and Mamma Mia.
Coburn Fadden. Coburn is a young performer who has grown up in Fort McMurray, Alberta. Early vocal lessons and competitive dancing created a strong foundation for his entry into the theatre world. From his first role on stage as Jafar in École McTavish Junior High School's production of Disney's Aladdin Jr., Coburn fell in love with performing and has since tackled the roles of Duty in Grease and Sam in Mamma Mia for the Kamloops Interior Summer School of Music. Coburn is also no stranger behind the scenes in the theatre, working as a theatre tech assistant with the Suncor Energy Centre for the Performing Arts.
Isabella O'Sullivan. Isabella is a growing artist in fine arts. She has jumped to all opportunities to learn, thrive, and contribute to the arts community here in Fort McMurray. She has been actively involved in all aspects of the theatre world every year since the age of 6. Isabella has played lead roles in musicals, plays, and recitals, doing a total of 11 shows and receiving 5 awards in just her grade 11 and 12 years. Isabella performs with her heart and hopes to inspire others.
Coming on board, we have James Hine, ACWB Business Director, to present the Rising Star Award.
With this award, we recognize a young person in the community who demonstrates high potential to have a future in the arts. This year's Rising Star Award winner is Jane Gibson. Congratulations, Jane.
Buffy Bot 2 just technogrammed me.
Are all of your automatons just the next number on the list?
No. Remind me to rename all the automatons.
Does that include me?
What's wrong with Wendell? Oh, well, you think you're funny, do you? Huh? Yeah? You know what? I can just uninstall you from the bike, take you out. We're going to put you in the back of the boat. Back of the ship.
Not this again. We'll be back after these messages.
You're not gonna get...
Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everybody. It's Layla Goodridge, CMLA for Fort McMurray Lac La Biche, and I'm here in front of École Boréale, our Francophone school here in Fort McMurray. And we are so fortunate to have a Francophone school, just like we are so fortunate to have such a vibrant arts community here in Fort McMurray and region. And I just want to take a few minutes to sincerely congratulate all of today's winners for the Buffy Awards, as well as all of the nominees. COVID-19 has really put a wrench in how we get together, but it hasn't necessarily stopped how we are interacting with one another. It has just created new ways using technology, and it has allowed creativity and the arts to really flourish. So for that, I want to thank you guys for being part of this solution. And once again, congratulations, félicitations.
Arts Council is critical to Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo. It attracts talent, creates jobs, and boosts tourism for our region.
Music and art are the heartbeat of a community, and 100.5 Cruise FM, Mix 103.7, and myself are proud to support Arts Council Wood Buffalo because they keep that heart beating.
100.5 Cruise FM supports Arts Council because we believe that arts are essential to a healthy community, and we're dedicated to keeping Wood Buffalo healthy.
I support Arts Council because arts and culture is what defines the very identity of a society. And a community without arts and culture has no heart or soul.
Mix 103.7 supports Arts Council
because we believe supporting local artists makes Wood Buffalo an even greater place.
Friends of SECBA supports Arts Council because we believe in empowering local artists to enrich the diverse tapestry of our region.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the Wood Buffalo region, we have a vivid arts and culture scene, especially with our traditional Métis heritage on display here on the grounds. We have our teepee, elders cabin, beautiful landscaping with picnic tables and benches painted by our summer students. Here at our office, we also host lots of arts and craft programs, where our members and non-Indigenous people can get together to create traditional art pieces such as beading, moccasins, dream catchers, moose tufting, paintings, and more to learn about our Métis culture through art. As many of you have heard, the Métis will be building a cultural center on McDonald Island. It'll be a showcase where Métis art and culture will be on display. And what better way to celebrate this than think about what Louis Riel said back in 1885. My people will sleep for 100 years, but when they awake, it will be the artists who give them their spirit back.
But we've got, there's a storm coming up.
What else is 2020 gonna throw
Well,
at
don't
us?
say it. Oy, oy, oy.
I'm getting a call from one of the automatons.
Yeah, but storm.
Zach.
Storm.
Please.
Okay, one more before the storm. That's it. Just one. Just one. That's all.
Our next performance will be by Generation Dance Studios and local singer-songwriter Daisy Mella, who will be performing her original song, City Within Me. You all enjoy, and we'll try not to die.
Try not to die. All right, everybody, goggles up! And full steam ahead!
Anywhere I could go, I'd still pick my town. There's nowhere I'd rather be but in this place called home. The northern lights oscillate in the night, a city bursting with the warmest smiles. I never felt so welcome, colors beaming in my eyes. I know there's no place I'd rather go. In the city you'll find hearts united, hands intertwined, growing stronger than before, rising through ashes or running the fire. There's so many places we could be, but if it means we miss out on the beauty, then why should I leave? If I must, I'd bring the city within me. Oh, 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 oh. If I leave, I'd bring the city within me. There's not a thing I would not do just for you. Reaching out my hand, 'cause that's what brothers do. One home, a community, one family. Walk around with me, stroll around the city. In this city you'll find hearts united, hands intertwined, growing stronger than before, rising through ashes or running the fire. There's so many places we could be, but if it means we miss out on the beauty, then why should I leave? If I must, I'd bring the city within me. Hearts united, hands intertwined, many places we could be, but if it means we miss out on the beauty, then why should I leave? If I must, I bring the city within me. Oh, 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 oh. If I leave, I'll bring the city within me.
Do it!
Hey, the storm's gone.
Oh, I can unmake you.
Try it.
Where did the sass come from? My God.
Aww. You've been working hard, haven't you?
Oh, I see how it is.
Wendell should be fine to fly the ship on his own for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say we drop off some more of these awards?
Yeah, like a steampunk Santa Claus.
Right. You're probably wondering how the shortlist and award recipients were selected this year. All entrants into the Buffy Awards are anonymized and assessed by 2 separate committees. The shortlist committee is made up of 11 ACWB board members who assess each entrance based on a standardized rubric, which was also made available to the nominees on entry. The top 3 entrants by average are then put on the shortlist.
And then they take that list and they give it to another selection committee that's comprised of previous Buffy recipients, arts champions, and professional artists around the community. Then their decisions go into the ship's engine, and Wendell makes the final say.
Call.
Go, another presenter's coming.
Oh.
Go, 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 go.
Craft. This award recognizes an artist or group creating functional and non-functional craft-based work, including, but not limited to, beadwork, book arts, ceramics, textiles, fashion and wearable art, costuming, furniture, glass, jewelry, metals, and wood. And the shortlisted nominees are
Lindsay Delansky. Lindsay is the head of wardrobe and a theater technician at Keanu Theatre since September 2015. Originally from London, Ontario, she studied technical costume studies at Fanshawe College under skilled professionals from Stratford Festival Theatre and the Grand Theatre, London. Her training included pattern drafting, tailoring, millinery, dyeing techniques, costume history, and backstage handling. As part of her education, she completed her practicum with the Banff Centre Arts in Banff, Alberta, where she learned more about the industry from their masters.
Nellie Watty. Nellie fell in love with crafts at a young age and never recovered. Today, she is pursuing her dream of being both an entrepreneur and a balloon artist in between the multitudinous demands of a mom's life. In 2015, she launched the brand of her company, Balloon Moose Studio, and has been doing balloon arts in Fort McMurray ever since. She's a member of the Qualitex Balloon Network and Arts Council Wood Buffalo. In 2017, she is the scholarship recipient for Royal Sorrel Memorial, Twist and Shout Balloon Convention in Florida.
Sarah Reed. Sarah is a self-taught jewelry designer and maker with lifelong love of jewelry and anything sparkly. After many different crafty pursuits over the years, she rediscovered jewelry making in 2004, and it's been an obsession ever since. She loves creating pieces that have a story and are filled with little details. Her style can be described as feminine, vintage, with a bit of a boho vibe, as seen in Jewelry Stringing magazine and various YMM publications. Next we have Jess Croucher, ACWB Treasurer and First Nations Director, to present the Craft Award.
Tanse Edlenete, I'm excited to announce the winner of the Craft Award. Lindsay Faye Delansky.
Creative Collaboration. This award recognizes an artist or group who was part of an innovative partnership that used the arts to contribute to a balanced community by highlighting or focusing on a community need or social issue. And the shortlisted nominees are
Canada Day Songbook by the Multicultural Association of Wood Buffalo, The Canada Day Songbook is a collaboration between the Multicultural Association of Wood Buffalo and over 150 residents of the Wood Buffalo region. The songbook featured 25 videos of the residents showcasing their Canadian pride with song and dance performances to Canada's national anthem.
Unity Project by Gary Bertigue. Gary Bertigue was designated to produce public artworks in First Nations and Métis communities in RMWB. The artist collaborated with children, youth, and adults, as well as elders and leadership on concepts, designs, and selections of locations. Ultimately, a theme of traditional and contemporary motifs was realized across the 5 communities involved. Works ranged in size from 11.5 by 11.5 feet to a diptych of 2 6.5 by 6.5 foot pieces. All 5 projects were initiated in January and completed in a sequence related to seasonal travel by December 2019.
Athabasca Tribal Council Festival. Launched in 2019, the mission of the Athabasca Tribal Council Cultural Festival was to develop and deliver a festival that showcases, celebrates, and fosters the development of northern eastern Alberta's diverse and distinctive First Nations arts and culture. We hosted Indigenous artists and performers from the region's 5 First Nations, along with guest artists for 3 days of spectacular arts and cultural programming. The festival offered participants engaging and inspiring opportunities highlighting collaboration, artistic development, mentorship, and cultural revitalization.
Our next presenter is Len Savoy, representing Suncor, here to announce the Creative Collaboration Award.
There exists a space in time where the lowly legume known as the peanut exists beneath the earth in which we trod, only to be yanked, opened up, taken from its shell, and smashed into a creamy substance that children round the world to this day enjoy. There exists a space in time where the lowly cacao bean is pulled from the branches, opened up, and smashed to create a chocolatey substance that only those that have had it draped across their lips can talk about the sweetness and the goodness. There exists a space in time where these 2 worlds, as unique and as valuable as they both are brought together to create something that is much better than each could have created on their own. One might say their cup runneth over. It is because of this unique, worldly phenomenon that I am here to present the award for Creative Collaboration. And the winner is Athabasca Tribal Council.
All right, now the trick here with this is not to miss. Or I can introduce the next
presenter.
Yep,
yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. She's gonna kill me.
Heads up!
Indigenous Arts. This award recognizes an artist or group who uses traditional and/or contemporary skills and materials in a creative expression that reflects Indigenous culture, worldview, voice, history, and stories. And the shortlisted nominees are
Terry Martin. Terry is a recognized elder within the community of Fort Chipewyan. She is an amazing historian for their community, and the knowledge and tradition she holds is valuable. She is always willing to share stories of the past, and whenever she tells her stories, everyone listens. She speaks at many gatherings about residential schools and the impact they have had on the Indigenous people. Terry was also a counselor for the Mississauga Cree for many years. She has helped and guided her people through many storms.
Beverly Taranjo. Beverly is a Fort Chipewyan-based artist specializing in moccasin making, beaded earrings, beaver mitts, sealskin mitts, crow boots, moss bags, dream catchers, moose hide card holders and photo albums, wallets and purses, wraparound moccasins, mucklucks, and book covers. She's learned a lot from elders, various workshops, and her friends. She's been beading and sewing since she was a little girl, and she also helps teach through her own workshops. She currently works with the Museum of Fort Chipewyan.
Lily Marcel. Lily is a Fort Chipewyan-based artist who belongs to the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation. She has her own business sewing traditional items for 40+ years. She learned her skills from her mother and enjoys passing on her knowledge to others to help them achieve their goals in traditional sewing. She has also taught traditional sewing classes within the region of Wood Buffalo, including the Fort McMurray First Nation, McMurray Métis Local 1935, Fort Chipewyan ADCS, and the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation.
Our next presenter is Mitchell Bowers, here to announce the Indigenous Arts Awards.
As a two-spirited Métis person, I'm extremely honored to announce the Indigenous Arts Award winner. The winner is Beverly Tourangeau.
All right.
I got it?
Yeah.
It's getting kind of late.
Yeah. I guess it's about time we start taking a break.
Yeah, but somebody's gotta fly.
Yeah, I suppose.
Would you be a dear?
Oh, fine. I'll stay up. Yeah, all right. All right. Well, while she preps for a nap, suppose I should send you guys over to a few messages from our sponsors. So, here, why don't we do that?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Wood Buffalo Excellence in Arts Awards. My name is RJ Steenstra, and I have the privilege to be the President and CEO of the Fort McMurray International Airport. YMM is pleased to be back as the presenting sponsor of the awards, which celebrates our region's many talented artists. This year's nominees and finalists help give greater meaning to community. Art tells a story that connects us through shared experiences and boosts overall well-being. Today, across Canada and the world, many people are experiencing change, disruption, and at times feeling disconnected. Art's ability to heal and bring people together is needed now more than ever. And for that, we commend Arts Council Wood Buffalo for their ingenuity to host this community event virtually. Art can be found all around us, from the architectural design of the buildings we work and live in, to the film and music we enjoy for entertainment. Art is just about everywhere. At YMM, we have embraced art as a way of encouraging relaxation and instilling a sense of place during the passenger journey. Throughout the terminal, our guests can enjoy paintings, sculptures, and design elements that honor our region's connection to nature and culture. And depending on the time of year, we also host live music and entertainment at YMM for our travelers and the broader community. Most recently, we were proud to host Drive-In for Mental Health, the very first drive-in concert at YMM Airport and in our community. For YMM, art will always be an integral part of providing our customers with an exceptional experience that fosters greater well-being, a sense of place, and connection to our community and region. For this, we thank the arts community for adding such value to YMM and to the customers we serve. On behalf of the entire team at the airport, we congratulate all the nominees and recipients of this year's awards, and we wish you continued success. Thank you.
Hi there, it's Tanny Al, your MLA for Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo. I'm at the SPCA today, an organization the Arts Council Wood Buffalo has always been a big supporter of. So in return, the SPCA is supporting the 5th Annual Wood Buffalo Excellence in Arts Awards, two great organizations showing real community spirit during these times. While we cannot celebrate together during this COVID-19, these awards are an excellent way to support our artists. These are the people who are helping to make Wood Buffalo a beautiful and vibrant place to live. Congratulations to all the Buffy winners tonight. You deserve the recognition.
Okay, I think it's about time for a break.
We're headed to a special stage. Look!
Oh, it's the Lifetime Achievement and Arts Champion announcements.
These next two categories are quite special because the recipients are elected directly by the Arts Council Board of Directors. Let's go.
Right, yeah.
Hello there. My name is Dave Bootler, and I have the esteemed pleasure to be the board chair for Arts Council Wood Buffalo.
I'm here to share this year's recipients of Arts Champion and Lifetime Achievement Awards. First up, Arts Champion. This award recognizes an individual, small business, corporation, social profit, or foundation who has strengthened arts and culture in Wood Buffalo through their support and commitment to the sector in the past year. Support can be defined as advocacy, hiring local artists, offering skills and expertise, providing space for the arts and financial support such as sponsorship and donations. An arts champion is someone who is not only passionate about the arts, but someone who goes above and beyond, connecting artists to the rest of the arts community as a whole. Their support in providing local artists with a strong platform is instrumental in ensuring success. This year, Arts Council Wood Buffalo has chosen someone who continues to make their space available for other artists and allows them to share their works with the entire community. Operating for 26 years, she has been active on both a personal and professional level in supporting numerous local events and charities. Her space is offered to over 24 artists who showcase their work locally. She lifted the voices of local artists while serving on the ACWB board as Director of Business and has hosted many music, visual, and literary artists at events in her venue, Points North Gallery. The Board of Directors of Arts Council are pleased to present the 2020 Arts Champion Award to Florence Weber. Next, we have our Lifetime Achievement Award category. This award recognizes the long-standing and significant achievements of an artist over the course of their entire career. This typically includes artistic practice and achievement, recognition by peers, and the artist's contribution to the local and broader artistic community. This year's Lifetime Achievement recipient is an accomplished Cree Métis performing arts local who has found much success in her career. She's an actress whose credits span over 100 roles in film, television, and theater, including such renowned films as Dances with Wolves and Legends of the Fall. She has been awarded many prestigious recognitions over the span of her career, including an Order of Canada and being the recipient of the Earl Grey Award. She has also received an honorary doctorate of fine arts from the University of Rochester. She's an influential supporter of Indigenous people in the arts and a founding member of the Gordon Tutusis Nakanoan Theatre in Saskatoon. The Board of Directors of Arts Council are pleased to present the 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award to Tantu Cardinal.
Hi everyone, I'm Mayor Don Scott. I'd like to begin by recognizing that we are in Treaty 8 and unceded Métis territory. I'm very excited to congratulate Arts Council Wood Buffalo in the 5th Annual Wood Buffalo Excellence in Arts Awards. Arts brings the community together at the best of times, supporting creativity, quality of life, and connection. This is a time when we definitely need the arts. In this time of distance and isolation, it's more important than ever to our health, well-being, and sense of community. Thanks to all the artists for bringing vibrancy and energy to this region's arts and culture scene. I'd like to once again thank Art Council Wood Buffalo for highlighting the diverse talent of our region and delivering innovative programming. Congratulations to all this year's nominees and recipients.
Arts Council Wood Buffalo is my go-to organization for help connecting with our local artists and to partner with for engaging community opportunities.
I really appreciate Arts Council as an educator. Over the years, they've come in and actually worked directly with my drama students.
Arts Council Wood Buffalo has helped to expand my network, which has grown my photography business.
My business, Rajasthan Creations by Purva, deals in various things of art and culture from India. And Art Council of Wood Buffalo, they helped me a lot to expand my business. It's amazing to work with them and feel like we are working as a family.
Arts Council of Wood Buffalo has always approached me as a professional, even as a startup, which helped me to have more confidence in my work.
Collaborating with Arts Council Wood Buffalo and getting a bunch of different production companies together really makes us all better in the end, and that's what Arts Council is all about.
Miss the good old days when you can have award recipients and announcers all coming up here together and we all shake hands and say, "Oh, how you doing?" And the photographer says, "Squeeze in close," and we all do so. Why can't we do that again?
Because we have to work the video projector, dear.
You're sure it has nothing to do with...
Don't say it. Don't even think it.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm sure that they don't mind having things delivered right to their door then. That'll be fine. Just make a fanning motion. It'll be fine.
That's not going to fix it.
Yeah, sure it is.
for much longer.
Do you think we can land safely?
What? Yes. Safely? Depends.
On what?
If you're you or me.
Us!
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke. We'll be all right, but only if we begin our descent now.
Oh.
What's wrong? Didn't you hear Wendell? We're not going to crash. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. What if I don't want to land?
You don't want to land?
Oh, the world sucks, man.
True. But that's what all this is for, isn't it? A way to escape from it all when we need to. To start conversations that matter. Give a voice to those who feel like they don't have any. And maybe have a good time and learn a few things while we're at it. Celebrate those artists who braved this year's storms and stayed innovative through it all.
Yeah.
Plus, we want to commend all those artists who bravely continued to practice their craft through the toughest of odds. They've been strong for us, we can be strong for them.
Yeah, you're right. We've got half this trip to go. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, I'm jazzed. I gotta fix the engine.
We gotta fix the engine, yes.
Yeah.
Wait! What about me? Gah! We're still crashing! Somebody needs to steer this thing! Not you.
Okay, yep.
Right. You go fix the engine.
Yeah, I'll fix the engine.
While he's doing that, let's check out another performance. Bentley Penn is a talented young pianist who will be performing Paganini Variations by Isaac Berkovich with a ballet accompaniment by McDonald Island Dance Academy. Enjoy!
Wahoo!
up here. We still have some more awards to deliver.
Yay!
Good Wendell. You're a good bird.
Yeah, good job, Wendell.
Yeah.
Good job, Wendell. You're doing
bird.
great.
Yay.
Why do you hate me?
Come on, Zach.
Yeah, I got your next award category right here.
Dance. This award recognizes an artist or group performing or choreographing dance in any format, including cultural dance. And the shortlisted nominees are
Krista Oviatt. Krista is a dedicated dance teacher who has been teaching a variety of styles full-time for 6 years. In 2012, Krista began at Brigham Young University, Idaho, as a dance major with emphasis on teaching and contemporary. She also toured internationally with Brigham Young University Idaho Dance Alliance in 2013. Krista has been privileged to see many students win scholarships and awards at dance competitions and received a choreography award for her advanced ballet number entitled Roaring Twenties. Since moving to Fort McMurray 2 years ago, she has furthered her education and has become certified in Acrobatic Arts Level 1, Bar Above, Bar Fitness, and Progressing Ballet Technique. Krista has also joined the board of the new Fort McMurray Dance Association, representing the Uptown Studio.
In Motion. In Motion Flow Arts was established in 2013 and has performed at many community events, including World Meets in Wood Buffalo, Winter Play, the Craze, and the Summer Games. Specializing in prop manipulations, primarily with hula hoops and poi, In Motion Plays uses fire and light displays to spark an interest in the crowd.
The Twins. Brent and Brendan Wakwan are self-taught hip-hop breakdancers based out of Fort Chipewyan. They have been dancing for their community at numerous events and have won several talent shows. They are grateful for their nomination as they have always trained hard and are happy to be recognized from an isolated community.
Next to announce the dance category is ACWB Programs Manager Louis Aljamal.
I am so happy to be here today to announce the winner for the dance category, an arts discipline that I admittedly don't know a lot about, but have a tremendous amount of respect for. So without further ado, let's see who the winner is. Krista Oviatt.
Oh, they're already on their way.
Oh.
Ah.
Literary Arts. This award recognizes an artist or group active in poetry, short story, written journalism, fiction, nonfiction, blogging, or publishing. And the shortlisted nominees are
Emma Grace Carter. Emma is a Fort McMurray-based interdisciplinary artist. Her art centers on poetry and the ways in which it intersects with other forms. These forms include photography, textiles, printmaking, collage, and performance. In 2017, she was an artist in residence at the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo, and in 2019, she earned a BFA from the University of Victoria, where she majored in writing and theater. She's a published poet, playwright, and essayist. Her work can be read in The Side of the West and the Warren Undergraduate Review.
Therese Greenwood. Therese's memoir of the Fort McMurray wildfire, What You Take With You, Wildfire, Family, and the Road Home, published by University of Alberta Press, is nominated for the Book Publishers of Alberta 2020 Best Trade Nonfiction Book of the Year. The memoir spent weeks atop Amazon.ca's hot new releases in the natural disasters category. Therese's short crime fiction has appeared across Canada and the US, and she won the 2019 Spur Award from Western Writers of Americas for Buck's Last Ride.
Arlo Gladys. Arlo is an autistic artist based out of Fort Chipewyan, Alberta. Processing the world through autistic perceptions, they're able to see the world differently using a variety of different works to communicate with the individuals in their environment. Writing has always been an outlet to understand people for Arlo, and has recently taken more of a role in advocacy work they pursue with nonprofit organizations. Arlo is in university, studying for a bachelor's in psychology, and derives most of their creativity through learning. Arlo pursues equal treatment of those with disabilities and neurodiverse mindsets, using visual and written works and looks to create understanding and lessen the stigma surrounding neurological differences and mental illness.
Our next presenter is Will Collins, ACWB Communications Coordinator, presenting the Literary Arts Award.
Hey there, everyone. So happy to be here tonight to present the Literary Arts Award. And the reason is because I'm a writer, I scribble a few words now and again, and I have hopes of someday, dear God, publishing something. So, without further ado, let me just see who's in this envelope. Oh, God, I can't see anything without these glasses. That's better. And this year's Literary Arts Award goes to Teresa Greenwood.
Media Arts. This award recognizes an artist or group working in film, video, podcasting, graphic design, animation, digital art, web-based art, audio sound art, media art installation, new media, or any fusion thereof. And the shortlisted nominees are
Twisted Gear Studios. Twisted Gear Studios is a production company specializing in podcasts, video marketing, and broadcasting, located in the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo. Their most regular works are podcasts set around tabletop games where characters must improvise their ways through the narrative week to week. This past year, they've been working with the Keano Huskies in broadcasting all of their games, as well as working with Keano College, the RMWB, and ATCO Gas and Electric on their flood recovery projects.
All Imaginary. All Imaginary is an ambient spoken word band that calls Fort McMurray home. Strikingly emotional poetry over spacey, pretty sounds, and occasionally conceptually thematic. In the past 3 years as a group, they have performed at local places to showcase their sound, including the 2018 and 2019 Wood Buffalo Art Awards. They continue together to create unique projects to bring spoken word into a new light.
Akshaya Lakshmi. Akshaya is a creative artist who grew up in Fort McMurray. From a young age, she delved into the world of arts, exploring music, dance, theater, etc. Within the community, she's participated in various music festivals, cultural festivals, and competitions supporting the arts. Despite pursuing her medical sciences degree at Western University, she still calls Fort McMurray home and continues to actively participate in the arts community. This quarantine season sparked her interest into rediscovering her creative roots and forged them into something new. Curating videos and video editing have been a fairly new experience in her life. However, they are quickly becoming her personal favorites.
Our next presenter, Matt Salem, ACWB Director for Video, Photography, and Filmmaking.
Hey, I'm Matt Salem. Yes, that Matt Salem. Director of Media Arts for the Arts Council of Wood Buffalo. Did you know that media arts is easily the most bingeable art form in existence? Now you do. Let's see who the winner for the 2020 Buffies are in the category of media arts. All Imaginary!
What did you do?
What did I do? I didn't do any. Oh.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh. Before I go down there, I have another performance for you guys. It's The King of Life by the Divine Group of India.
Zach?
Yes, dear. Enjoy.
Looks like we're getting near the end of our trip.
It looks like.
We may be getting near the end, but we still have deliveries to make. Ken Flaherty Music Award. This award recognizes an artist or group who performs, composes, writes songs, DJs, and/or works in technical production of all genres of music. It is named for Ken Flaherty, a tireless developer and promoter of local musicians, in honor of his contributions to music and musicians in Wood Buffalo. And the shortlisted nominees are
The Border Pines. The Border Pines is a folk rock band based in Fort McMurray. The band started after singer, guitarist, songwriter Chris Potty and his drummer Andrew Potty recorded their debut album Mother by Nature, which was released in January of 2019. They were joined by lead guitarist Jeremy Rice and bassist Bill McCrone for the release of the album and additional shows around the community. Late in 2019, they were joined by singer Amanda Rice to complete the lineup.
John Cupid. John is a DJ producer based in Fort McMurray, Alberta. Creating music allows him to constantly explore new sound design and production techniques. Cupid is an active participant in our community and can be found mixing and remixing tracks at a number of high-profile events where great music is needed to get folks dancing. Over the past 6 years, Cupid's growth as an artist has come from teaching basic music theory and DJ lessons, both privately and publicly, with the help of the Royal Conservatory and the Learning Through the Arts School program.
Ava. Ava LaPrairie is a singer, songwriter, musician based out of Fort McMurray, Alberta. Ava has been performing since a young age and credits her artistry to various creative disciplines. Ava was accepted into Berklee College of Music in Boston in 2011 with a full scholarship for voice performance and music producing. In the summer of 2011 to 2014, Ava performed throughout Canada and also studied acting for stage and screen at the Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City.
Our next presenters are Steve Reeve and Mike Booth, representing Mix 103.7 FM and 100.5 Cruise FM, presenting the Ken Flaherty Music Award.
We're so happy to be here to present the Ken Flaherty Music Award.
Mix and Cruise have been long supporters of music in Wood Buffalo.
Well, let's, without further ado, get to it.
All right. And the winner is...
DJ Cupid!
Theater. This award recognizes an artist or group active in acting, directing, playwriting, design, comedy, and/or technical production. And the shortlisted nominees are
Cameron Hannigan. Cameron is a locally recognized visual artist, performer, and pianist born and raised in Fort McMurray who specializes in visual and performance art. She has had her visual art, for which she received academic instruction throughout high school and which she expresses in a variety of mediums, featured in various local art galleries and even awarded second and third place during her high school art shows. To represent Alberta culture internationally for the 2016 Arctic Winter Games and perform at, be nominated for, and win the category of Rising Star at previous Buffies.
Jenny Price. Jenny has been involved in the Fort McMurray arts community for more than 25 years. Born and raised in Fort McMurray, she has a passion for theater and music. Throughout the years, Jenny has participated in the Oil Sands Rotary Music Festival both as an award-winning performer and as a teacher, assisted in the production of several musicals with a local high school, taught music and drama to elementary students, as well as performed in more than 20 local plays and musicals with Keanu Theatre Company, Theatre Just Because, and more. Recently, Jenny has taken on two positions with the Alberta Drama Festival Association, Vice President of the Provincial Board of Directors and North Region Representative.
Theatre Just Because. Theatre Just Because is a community-driven, independent theatre company in Fort McMurray. Their mission is to empower and develop artists through theatre productions and workshops, and by developing unique opportunities for local artists to create meaningful and impactful theatre experiences, and to foster ongoing artistic growth in our local context. Our presenters for the Theatre Award are Jason Beck and Ashley Lawrenson, representing the Friends of the Suncor Energy Centre for the Performing Arts.
We are super excited as both of us are involved in theater very much. And of course, we're here today representing the Friends of SECPA. And we're super excited to present the award tonight for theater.
It's so exciting. Theatre is such a huge part of the arts community here in Fort McMurray. And we're going to tell you who the winner is today. So, drum roll. The winner is Cameron Hannigan.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Congrats, Cameron.
Visual Arts. This award recognizes an artist or group active in painting, sculpture, drawing, printmaking, or installation art. And the shortlisted nominees are
James Ritchie. Drawing inspiration from dreams, animals, and nature, James's paintings offer a rare glimpse into the unusual way he perceives the world. Utilizing both oils and acrylics, this self-taught artist creates works aiming to lead the onlooker down an odd road of questions. And it's one of his pieces in Johnny Depp's personal art collection. this local emerging artist may be worth keeping an eye on.
Crystal Mercurdy. Crystal is a multi-award-winning photographer and has had images published in magazines and displayed in galleries throughout North America. She is the current communication chair for the North Branch of the Alberta chapter of the Professional Photographers of Canada. Crystal is also a proud member of the Arts Council Wood Buffalo and regularly organizes professional photographers locally to network and support each other. Crystal holds a Bachelor in Education from the University of Alberta.
Kritsana Nawakun. Born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand, Kritsana studied all mediums of art at Slipicorn University. Since arriving in Canada in 2011, Kritsana has dedicated himself full-time to pursue his dreams of creating and inspiring others through visual art. In Fort McMurray, he has had 2 dual art shows, 3 solo shows at Mac Island, 2 public art installations for Ignite Art Event, a permanent Fox sculpture painting in the Mac Island Trails, various group art shows including Best of Northern Alberta by Alberta Society of Artists, Beyond the Patch AGA Traveling Show, The New Wave by Carfac, and as part of RMWB Local Artist Residency Program. Kritsana has a solo show and select pieces for sale at the Bruguera Matheson Commercial Gallery in Edmonton.
Our presenter for the Visual Arts Award is Sarah Lutit, ACWB Director for the Visual Arts.
Tansa. The visual arts are a very important part of the human experience. And for Cree people, our word for eye is Miskisik. Miskisik, broken down, simply means being witness to the sacred. And so it is with great honor that I get to announce the winner of the visual arts category, and that is going to Crystal Mercurdy. Congratulations.
Heh, 3.
We're making our final approach!
I got the mouse!
Yeah, I'll get the mic.
This part isn't quite as exciting as you might expect. While we prepare to land, our final performance of the night is Scary Forever by All Imaginary. Enjoy!
You are a color that doesn't exist. For me, the best part of being alone is the silence. The calm of nothing, completely still within yourself. No one is competing with anyone else. Your foe is my solitude. Not a soul I've met has measured up. Not a human has made me feel full. But as fast as a moth to flame, there you stood. The summer sun sets for the very last time, and my heart beats in rhythm, and my blood flows in song. You were better than solitude. You were better than silence. Your shadow fills my vision, and suddenly I'm aware of how cold I've always been. Take my hand and lead me along the path less traveled, and don't let go. Without your soul, I fear I now will die from frostbite along my skin. Some strange feeling has me believing that you are my sun, my waking days, my scary forever. And I don't know what I'll do if I ever feel cold again.
And how was that?
It was good.
Good, yeah,
it was really good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Anything go wrong? No damage to the new ship, I hope.
No.
I'll get right on that. Okay.
Well, it would appear we still have some work to do. Before we let you go, a few things to note. If you were announced as a recipient of one of tonight's awards, we will be in contact to arrange for your award to be delivered to you. If they haven't been delivered by the end of October, please reach out to us and we'll make sure your award gets to you. Zach's aim isn't quite as good as he pretends it is.
I heard that!
And finally, we'd like to commend all nominees and award recipients tonight. This year has presented its fair share of challenges for all, yet together we've raised the profile and hopefully the spirits of the artists in our region and beyond. Thank you for giving Zach and I something to celebrate this evening. There's still so much of the arts to celebrate in the years to come, and we can't wait to see what more that this community has to offer and what we can achieve. Stay safe, everyone, and keep the inspiration flowing. Bye for now.
There's anywhere I could go, I'd still pick my town. There's nowhere I'd rather be but in this place called.
Our characters are very much based on ourselves.
That sounds so true.
Yeah.
What you doing?
My honor to be standing here at Sky Point Park along the waterfront of downtown Fort McMurray. This spot is important to our region.
The jacket is so amazing, I know. All right, here we go. Call it, Jen.
Intertwined, growing stronger than before. Rising through ashes or running the fire. There's so many places we could be, but if it means we miss out on the beauty,
I missed the pedal.
why should I leave? Finger slip. Okay, go ahead.
Arts Council with Buffalo has always. Sorry.
It's okay. Is that wait for me to move?
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead, Willie.
Hey there, everyone.
Let's get to lifting off.
There's not a thing I would not do just for you. Reaching out my hand, cause that's what brothers do. One home, a community.
I guess the biggest thing was the transition of hosting it as an event versus making it more almost like a short film or a movie. And since then, the two of us have mostly been thinking of it as a movie or a short film.
Well, even from like a writing perspective, it's like at first it's like, hey, so you're gonna be writing and hosting. Oh, that's super easy. It's like a stage piece where you start at the beginning and then you end at the end, like you do. And then partway through, they're like, okay, so this quarantine's thing, we're gonna do it like a film. I'm like, oh, okay. So you mean I get to add special effects and stuff? They're like, yeah, like storms, yeah. Okay, sweet. And like we got to see a couple of things, and they're like, "Hey, so this set piece now does this." And I'm like, "In the script it goes." So that was pretty fun.
In this city you'll find hearts united, hands intertwined, growing stronger than before. Rising through ashes or running the fire. There's so many places we could be. Miss out on the beauty. Then why should I leave? I must bring the city within me. Oh,
Yeah, that's awesome.
If I leave, I'll bring the city within me.
Okay, call it.
Midnight Steampunk, Lantern, Unit 9, take 2.
Okay, stand by. Kathy, so you're gonna smile when you pull it out, and pull it out, smile, there you go. Be Kathy Steves, go down, and boom. Stand by, here we go, and action. Then it comes out.